they yelled from the drive, my heart came alive. Jimmy boy, come along. It's time to see the world. It's time to kiss a girl. It's time to cross the wild meridian. Grab your bag and take a chance. Time to learn a Cajun dance. Kid, you're gonna see the morning sun on the Pascagoula Run. The Pascagoula Run. Friday night at the state line bar where the waterfront people dwell. Better watch my step, if the floor caves in I'll go right straight to hell. There were pinball machines and Cajun queens, men with knives and scars. Billy moved across the floor with real hard cards, and here's where it gets bizarre. It's time to see the world. It's time to kiss a girl. It's time to cross the wild meridian. Grab your bag and take a chance. Time to learn a Cajun dance. Kid, you're gonna see the morning sun on the Pascagoula Run. The Pascagoula Run. What do the ladies say? 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 Bring that my young man over here. We're gonna buy that boy a beer. That ain't all we wanna do. Bring your crazy uncle too. It's time to see the world. It's time to kiss a girl. It's time to cross the wild meridian. Drive your bag and take a chance. Time to learn a Cajun dance. Kid, you're gonna see the morning sun on the Pascagoula Run. The Pascagoula Run. The Pascagoula Run. That was the Pascagoula Run by Jimmy Buffett, and I played it straight from the charts of the Morristown Uke Jam. So take the link in the video description, download the free ukulele song sheet, grab your own ukulele, and you can play right along with this video. And if you'll be anywhere near Morristown, New Jersey, come out and play with us. In just a moment, I'll do a basic tutorial covering everything I just played. At the very end, I'll do a slow motion close-up play along you might find helpful. But right now, if you like the video, please like the video with a thumbs up. If you want lots more, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you want hundreds more free downloadable ukulele song sheets, each one with a link to its own free video tutorial and play along, just like this one, then check out our Dropbox and then come play with us. All right, now, this is a fun song. Just has a lot of personality, and as I understand it, it's at least slightly autobiographical. Jimmy Buffett was in fact born and raised in Pascagoula, Mississippi, right? Yeah, Mississippi. And he did go on a road trip with his crazy uncle. So it may be that that's where he had his first beer and his first kiss. I'm not sure. But anyway, all right. Intro. Has a lot of style and really very easy to do. Excuse me. I started out with just percussion. All I did was slaps and Zs. A Z is where you strum the strings, but you've got your left hand lightly covering it so it doesn't form any kind of a chord. So I did a combination of slaps and Zs. So what I did was slap, down, up, slap, up, down, up. That's it. I did that 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the strum, I just shaped the G, right, but put it down a notch, 1 fret down too low, and then slid up. I didn't even call that, I guess that's an F sharp, but if you're going to do it that way, but all I did was shape it there. So I kept the G string as kind of a drone, right? So slide, pick up my middle finger. That's the G suspended second. And then the second half, G suspended second, and drop it right back down to the G. That's the line. And we jump right into the song. Let me get a little closer here. Now, okay. So as far as the strum, I pretty much just strummed along with the lyrics. I changed up the strum quite a bit depending on the rhythm of that particular place of the song. I didn't worry about trying to maintain a standard strum. So hopefully you can sort of feel the rhythm and do the same thing. But sorry, I didn't help you much on that. As far as the chord transitions from the verse, right, so far all we've been doing is that, barely any movement in the left hand. Now we're going to slide from there to a D. So from the G, your middle finger, your ring finger is already on the right string. It's just going to slide down one, and you drop a D next to it, right? So Billy pulled in a jaguar. Now you can either kind of move your ring finger over diagonally, that works well, and roll it out, right? For that C is the next thing. And that way you can just roll it back up for the G. Or if you got the D, your pinky is kind of hovering over there, so you can drop that on the C, and then just drop the D. I think I do both, right? So I don't remember what I did in this, but from the D, again, you can slide it kind of diagonally and roll it out for that C, and then arch it up, and you go back to the G. And again, it's a G suspended second and G. You can leave that out if you want, by the way. All the bright red pieces are parts that if you're a beginner or you just don't want to work that hard, you can just ignore. You can always ignore the bright red chords. Those are sort of transition chords, and if you don't do those, it'll still be fine if you want. So that's what that is at the end of the chord, or at the end of the line when I go. You can leave that out if you like. So from a D, Billy pulled in the back, Jaguar, red convertible, 65. He headed home to Mississippi, same thing a second time. Been around the world, that black sheep uncle of mine. And again, we're going back and forth from a C to a G. You just roll it out there, right? So his ship had come in, he was looking to sin, singing his own song. When he yelled from the drive, my heart came alive. Now we're gonna slide it again, kind of diagonally in for that D. Jimmy Paw coming along, and here I'm gonna slide up my ring finger to the 3rd fret, just for one stroke, one strum there. So Jimmy Boy come along. That's the idea. That's that D suspended 4th, and back to a D. Now we're on to the chorus. Again, we're sliding that D up, slide the ring finger up, and drop the G. Time to see the world. This is the only higher position, like slide up the neck chord I used in this song. I thought it sounded good because you go up from G to C, and then you have a second version of C. You can just roll that out. Time to kiss a girl. So it sounds like you have 4 different chords, even though both of these are actually a C. That's the way I did it. So time to see the world. It's time to kiss a girl. Got that? G. Slide up to a second position C. It's like a B flat, but on the 3rd fret. Roll out to the C. Time to kiss her. And now you're going to bring that over diagonally to form a G again. Girl, second line in the chorus. Again, if you're a beginner's beginner or you just don't want to work that hard, you can skip all the red chords, in which case it sounds like this. Time to cross the wild meridian. So you can just stay on the G and the D. But if you want to play all those transition chords, it's not that hard. Time to cross the wild meridian. There's not actually that much movement of your fingers. What I'm doing is G, okay. Then I lay that index finger flat for the G major 7th. Then I arch it again and drop one finger for G6. Put my middle finger or my ring finger back in place to form the whole G. That's it. Time to cross the wild meridian. And I slide back down to the D. run. And then at the end, right before we start the next line, that's the idea of that D suspended fourth in there. Grab your bag and take a chance. Learn a Cajun dance. You do exactly the same thing a second time. Kid, you're gonna see the morning. And now we go straight to a D suspended second. It's kind of unresolved there, right? You would expect the D, but instead it's just 2 fingers of the D, so that's a D suspended second. On the Pascagoula Run. Now I'm sliding back and forth from D to G, D to G. Pascagoula Run. So the emphasis there is Pascagoula Run. Pascagoula Run. That's it. The only part now that I haven't covered is the outro. Isn't really an outro, it's more like a bridge. The bridge, what do the ladies say? Bridge. The ladies' bridge, how's that? Whoa, sorry. And all you're doing there is you're sliding back and forth from G to D like you do in other places of the song. What do the ladies say? What do the ladies say? And then, depending on the line, you sometimes drop a pinky to give it a suspended fourth and back to a G, or you pick up your middle finger to give it a G suspended second. That's the idea. First line is second line, third line, fourth line. That's it. That's the whole song. That's it. All right, now I'm going to play from the intro through verse 1 and then the chorus, but then I'm going to pretend that was the second time I played the chorus. Oh, another thing I didn't say. After the first time we did the chorus, there's a little bit of a transition. Friday night, right? All I did. So at the end of the chorus, Pascagoula Run. Now I drop my pinky onto the C and slide up with my index finger, creating a bar there. That's the idea. And that at that point is a D, and we go right into verse 2. Friday night at the state line bar, right? Got that? So, Pascagoula Run. Friday night at the state line bar. And you could leave that out too if you want. But you'll hear it in Jimmy Buffett's version. You'll hear it in the original. Okay, so again, I'm gonna go straight through the first chorus, but then I'm gonna pretend that was the second chorus and go right into the bridge. And that'll be, other than that transition I just showed you, that'll be every part of the song. Slow motion, close up on my chord changing hand. Starts out with the percussion though, right? So here goes. Slow motion, 5, 6, 7, and. 3, 4. Billy pulled in a jaguar, red convertible 65. We headed home to Mississippi, been around the world, that black sheep uncle of mine. His ship had come in, he was looking to sin, singing his own song. When he yelled from the drive, my heart came alive. Jimmy boy, come along. It's time to see the world. It's time to kiss a girl. It's time to cross the wild meridian. Grab your bag and take a chance. Time to learn a Cajun dance. Kid, you're gonna see the morning sun on the Pascagoula Run. The Pascagoula Run. Here comes the bridge. What do the ladies say? 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 Bring that young man over here. We gotta buy that boy a beer. That ain't all we wanna do. Bring your crazy uncle too. And that's it. Haha, see you Wednesday. Bye.